Greetings, adventurers, greetings. Well, here I am. Well, where am I? Well, this is Virginia Beach. I am actually a stone's throw away from Rocksteady Tattoo, which is where our dear friend and fellow associate, Dean of Motobomb, Virginia, happens to work. That's where he slings his ink. And I am literally waiting till 12 o'clock when I have an appointment with Mr. Motobomb, Virginia, to get a tattoo. And I've said this in another video, key fob. That's a long way to go to just get a tattoo. You're absolutely right, ladies and gentlemen, folks and creatures of all shapes and sizes. And don't mind the weird view, I'm picking up rocks because my brainy chameleon now loves rocks like I do. So I stopped in South Carolina, got her some rocks, ran out of time in North Carolina. That's fine though, because I am going to be going back down through, so I'll get them then. But I'm here in Virginia picking up rocks because that's what we do. They're so pretty. I'm out here walking the beach with the one, the only. Turn the camera. Siete. Gentlemen, this was supposed to be a trip I took just on the motorcycle for my own mental health and so on and so forth. However, some things happened, some things went on where I needed to be in the Armada for this trip. So she came with me. If I'm in the Armada, she might as well be riding with me. So Miss Siete has joined me. Oh, she's getting in the water. You like that water, baby? We're just hanging out, waiting on a Motobomb, y'all. Oh, we're gonna keep walking around, picking up rocks. Hopefully you can find some shark's teeth or megalodon fossil, or maybe a whole ass dinosaur. I don't know what's out here on the beaches in Virginia, but we'll see. This is I don't know how to explain it. This trip is a lot like the one I'm taking to see Old Mac, or took to see Old Mac already. It's something that I felt like I needed to do while I had opportunity, capability, and willingness to make this trip. And I can't really explain it more beyond that. And I'm sorry if you're one of those that craves a deeper, further explanation, and everything has got to be written out for you and described for you so you know what's going on, what's not going on. That's not one of these situations, y'all. I'm doing it because it feels like it's what I need to do. So being that it's what I feel like I need to do, it's what I'm going to do. If I say do one more time, somebody slap me in the head. But outside of that, that's all I got for you, ladies and gentlemen, folks and creatures of all shapes and sizes. But before I let you go, I have to bring up my dear friends and family down in Tampa. That's David and Cindy down at Forgotten Angels. What David and Cindy do, as I switch hands to put more rocks in my pocket, is they rescue the young men and women who have been aged up and out of the foster care system. By what I mean by that is on their 18th birthday, a day that's supposed to be celebration. You know, you're now an adult. You can make adult decisions. You're supposed to celebrate. Well, on their 18th birthday, these young men and women are given all their belongings in a trash bag or two, and they're told to hit the road, hit the bricks, get out of my house, because the state is no longer paying for you. And if they're no longer paying for you, you're no longer an asset to me. You're costing me. And I can't farm foster kids if you're costing me money. So they kick them out on their 18th birthday with no hope, no direction, no guidance, like a sheep being thrown out to a pack of wolves. It's almost 100% guaranteed not to go well. David and Cindy take these young men and women and they bring them in and they give them that hope. They give them a chance to find happiness and success. But ladies, gentlemen, folks, and creatures of all shapes and sizes, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. And I'm going to keep saying it until I can't say it anymore. Happiness is key. You've got to do what you can to make yourself a happy individual. No one's going to do it for you. You have to put in the work yourself. But happiness is key. Life is hard. It's got a lot of turns, speed bumps, roadblocks, stuff that's going to get in your way all the time. That's just how it works. So you have to be aware of your own happiness. You have to strive to find your own happiness, to achieve your own goals. You can't wait for someone else to get you there. You need to do it for yourself. And she's pulling me away like there's a seal or something over here. David and Cindy provide these young men and women tools for happiness. And helping someone find their happiness or finding a way to become happy, to understand themselves, that's beyond my words. I could sit here and talk about it all day long, but it's not going to help. You aren't going to hear it. You aren't going to see it. Forgotten angels, y'all. Forgotten angels. No amount of help is going to be too much. And no amount of saying their name is going to be too much. So, that being said, I'm going to let y'all go. Miss Siete here is wanting to peruse the beach a little more aggressively. So we're going to pick up our pace. Let her get some leg time in because she has been riding with me all the way from, I was going to say Macon, Georgia, up to Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia. I think that's where we're at. All right, y'all. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all later.